Way to make me a liar, Shay. Howdy hoy, Doki here again with yet another Speedpaint. This time the newest member of the Team PHE, Whisper, who doesn't have pointy ears. Shame on you. This is actually the one character in the group I don't have that much to talk about, without spoiling too much that is. I can tell he's happy-go-lucky and mischievous, with a smile that never fades, which becomes slightly disturbing as the story goes on. You'll understand what I mean in a month or two. I'll be honest, usually when someone new gets added, I usually shut down. And I may have done that. But thankfully Jeremy, Whisper's player, had more than enough to say to a point where I think no one noticed. Because Bike and Whisper talk, part of his character. I actually feel bad about cutting in at one point. But you people like my doodles in the game, so I think I'm excused. Speaking of Jeremy, I asked for his input on how Whisper came to be, so here we go! My goal with Whisper was to create a character that was all about playing smart. Not powerful in any real respect of the word, but rather someone with the skills and abilities which allowed him to solve all the same problems just like a puzzle. Thanks Jermo! Short and sweet, saving up my throat here. Now let's jump onto something else. Klaus's opinion on Whisper. Now Klaus is already defined to be a bit jumpy person who doesn't really like to do the public talking all too well. Add in Whisper's introduction to the team and you can probably see why Klaus had slightly difficult time adjusting to the new person. Especially since the new person kept appearing out of nowhere. But still, Klaus knows, or at least wants to believe, that Whisper is not a bad person, and is willing to heal him if he gets hurt during fights. They might butt heads a bit now, due to conflicting personalities, well, as much as non-confrontational person like Klaus can, but I'm sure they'll become just as good friends as the rest of the team in due time. As far as Klaus is concerned, he considers Whisper to be a wild card, but the Tiefling is going to try and help the mischievous fella out if he needs it. I think that's all one could ask for, yes? Normally I don't talk about the design progress behind the characters, but I only had like 2 minutes of audio, so I'm adding a tad more right here. So as you've already seen, the main inspiration behind Whisper was Alucard from the Netflix Castlevania series. This was specially requested by Jeremy, and I delivered. Hopefully. I did try and change some minor details in the clothing to make it a bit more his own, if that makes sense. Jeremy is actually an artist himself, and he asked if he could color in the lines. I'll link the results in my description below, so do make sure to check out his stuff. Anyways, I've babbled on long enough. The next Speedpaint was supposed to be the new group, but I have one more The Lost Island Speedpaint to make. Special request by Shay. Stay safe everyone!
Thank you.